our friend, we're going to explore the processional way at the Minoan Palace at Mallia. You can see that going in front of me, and off to the east is the great west facade of the palace. And now we're going to walk down the processional walkway. Here you will notice that it splits off in two directions in a triangle. This is something you see at the other Minoan palaces as well. We're going to take the left leg of this triangle. And as we reach the end of it, we can either turn and go back the way we came, or we can turn toward the palace, and we're presented with 6 grain silos. We know they're grain silos because they have pillar supports in them. And we can continue along this paved court, and then we turn and we walk in between them. And notice they're round, and as we pass them, you notice pillar supports. This would have supported a roof, and it supports the idea that these were walled granaries. And as part of our procession, we may be leaving an offering at these granaries, a tithe, or we may be workers taking a ration. Now we're going to proceed around. I'm going to cheat a little bit here and step over a wall. But we're going to come upon the main south entrance of the palace. And it's not so nice here. We're just walking through a bunch of weeds. But you can see the ritual area here to the north. And then we continue on. Now we're going to turn and go through the main south monumental entryway. We're walking over this enormous threshold block. This entryway is several meters wide. And now we come on to the central court. Here we see an offering table on our left, and again it might be where you leave an offering of first fruits. Alternatively, it might be where the guards played some kind of ritual game. Anyway, we're going back onto the court. And like all Minoan palaces, the court is oriented north-south and built using 2-to-1 proportions. That is, it's twice as long as it is wide. Now, in the exact center of the court, we have this fine altar for burnt offerings. So we'll take a look at it. Today they use coin offerings instead of burnt offerings. Now we're coming upon the ceremonial area on the northwest, which is this fine loggia and a betel stone. In the past it was argued that perhaps this stone was a Venetian cannonball. It's also been suggested that it was a launching platform for bull leaping, but the suggestion I like best is that it was a type of betel or standing stone that was worshipped as a deity. Now we're going to continue our tour by looking at the east wing. And the east wing is framed by this very nice colonnade of alternating pillars and columns. Note that the pillar is square or cuboid and the columns are round. And then you have another pillar. And here you have an industrial area taking up the entire east wing, used for processing liquids.